Welcome back to Good Day, and it's always a good day when you can learn to eat healthy.
Yes, and then get the kids on board as well. But how do we do that, Amanda? You're
Yeah, that's why I brought Nicole Bowlus with us this morning, and her kids. Good morning. This is Maddie and Lydia. Good morning. Thanks for being here today. So you have quite the spread here, Mom, and we're going to talk about it in just a moment, but let's talk a little bit about you first, because you did something totally different before.
Yes. So I was in probation before this, but then once having kids, I knew I needed to be home, and then it kind of evolved from there. We wanted, healthier options for our family, and my husband is very into gardening, so we've kind of created a food forest for our kids because we want them to be able to go out and pick what they want and not have to worry about the additives and the chemicals and all of those things that are affecting us. So
they put lots of sugar and stuff, don't they? You look at those labels and it's like 15 grams of sugar,
kids
15
love it,
added, right? Yeah.
So Nicole, this has to be a lot of education for the children as well. So how did you start that? Help moms out there, Amanda, to be able to go that route to help the kids eat healthier.
Do you guys like to cook?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was part of it, getting them involved in the kitchen and just knowing, like, okay, if you eat that, you're probably not going to feel the best. So we don't buy it at our house, but when we go to parties and things, they do try different food options or juices. We don't have juice and things like that. So they know, and they'll tell us, yeah, I probably shouldn't have eaten that. Like, I don't feel the best. So they're aware of what they're putting in their bodies, and they have to eat what I make. Which is always a good thing because they acquire different flavors and tastes. Maddie loves sardines.
Yes.
Lydia tries them still to this day. She's not a fan.
Lydia doesn't like it.
Lydia doesn't like it.
Yeah. So it's just,
She has to take her fish thing.
Yes, she takes the fish supplement.
She did.
That's
to make sure we're getting
to it,
all of those
and they do,
healthy fatty acids that comes with fish, because you like salmon too, don't you?
It's her favorite food.
4 years old. Yeah, so this is, starting these habits early, obviously. My daughter's 5, so I tried, but I'm a little bit behind, but I could still catch up, I think.
You can.
So you said too, it's about they have to eat what you make. Because how many times is it, Mom, at home, you're making 3 different meals for all the members of your family?
That sounds like a lot.
Right.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Yeah, so what are some of the favorites that you make, that they like, that is kind of an easy starter for people at home?
Well, I like one-pot meals. I like sheet pan meals because who wants to be in the kitchen cleaning up all the time? So, you can throw a piece of salmon in there with just broccoli and, bake it in the oven. We do pasta often, but we do lentil pasta, so you're getting your proteins. We don't do meat too often, so we incorporate protein in a different way, but anything that has a lot of veggies. We eat soup a lot because you can jam-pack that with veggies, and kids love that flavor. So
this is that pasta, these pictures here that we're looking at. That's a lentil pasta. So you could just get the lentil pasta from the store, and then you make a red pepper sauce that goes on that.
Yeah.
And Nicole, we need to get right to it. What do we have here?
It smells good.
Let's get to the spread. It's a lot here.
Normally we do like egg burritos, which is in this form. So when we you can make them up, and if you're expecting, like, that is huge to have like that meal prep, because as a new mom too, pull it out, throw it in the microwave, like, that's awesome. So even for dinner sometimes when we're running late with sports and stuff, the egg burritos, you're getting a nutrient-dense dinner, and it's perfect. So here's the quiche.
Girls like that, huh? You like the quiche? Not as much. Quiche?
Yes, they do eat the egg. They more or less egg burritos.
Okay.
But I did it in this form. So, like, if your kids don't want an actual burrito, make it in a different form.
Looks like it's got some spinach in it.
It does have spinach in it, which I do put in the pasta we eat a lot as well. So,
and I love that they're small. Does that kind of help to where it's, they're easy to just pop and go?
Yeah, bite size.
Colorful too.
That's what we want.
And Nicole, hey, listen, you gotta be healthy.
Yeah.
they're kids. They like treats too. I see treats here. This is more my speed.
Yeah, so they do get treats, and I try to make, you know, healthy cookies and all of those things so that they're still getting the good stuff, but it's fun for them. So with these, it is banana, peanut butter, the chocolate chips with no added sugar.
Okay.
And there's, this is for that, and then banana. So there's also 3 eggs in this. There's no flour. There's no, added sugar. You can replace the sugar with monk fruit sweetener, which is a plant. It's a fruit.
Okay, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it grows.
Okay.
So it's 0 on the glycemic, or you could substitute honey for the sugar. So many substitutions that you could do. And then the protein balls are the oats, which if you can, I know a lot of people try to buy organic, but with that you still get glyphosate in there. There's still residual. This is third-party tested, so this is glyphosate free.
Oh, okay.
So that's really good.
Bring your attention to something there. We don't know what's in our food half the time.
Yeah, we don't want the pesticides and the weed killers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then, simple ingredients, like this is just organic coconut. Like how easy is that to pick up? And then the peanut butter, there's no added, it's just nuts. Which, a lot of times when we buy other brands or just, different peanut butters, there's a lot of sugar and additives to
And this is, looks like Costco, Walmart. Like you can get these things.
Yeah, I wanted to ask that question. Is it hard to find these products to eat a bit healthier?
We have not been, struggling to find them. Like you can get them at your local food store. So, and we buy in bulk, so we shop at Costco a lot.
Yeah.
So no, and if you run into Kroger, you're able to find it.
Okay. Yeah, and just keep an eye out, look at those labels and see what might be in the food.
And a lot of this, like you said, is at the store, so we can still do it on our, family budget because that's always a part of the equation.
That's a thing too.
Family.
And you all like to help, don't you?
Yeah.
You looking forward to the garden this spring and getting that going again?
We have strawberries.
Strawberries.
That's a big deal. Strawberries in the garden.
And we just saw, though, a picture of some hot cocoa.
You do your own.
Well, I do.
Yeah, and it's, I looked at the ingredients for that, and it seems actually really simple.
It is simple.
Yeah, it's just an unsweetened cocoa, and then you put dark chocolate chips in there.
Yep. Or you could use these chocolate chips, no added sugar. We actually use those, and it's easy, and it keeps in the fridge for a week, and you just take like an ice cream scoop out, plop it in with whatever milk. We use whole organic milk and put it in the microwave, and
there you go.
Like a hot cocoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's easy. I love easy. And yeah, that's weird. And of course, we do have some of your recipes on our website, WTOL.com. So of course, you're going to want to check those out.
That pasta, and then you had the strawberry salad, and that's right from the garden, isn't it?
it is.
Yes.
Lettuce and all.
It's a good one to have for the spring and the summer. Girls, keep it up.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks, girls. Boom.
High fives all around.
Boom.
Yes. Yes. I missed you. There we go. And great job, Mom.
Oh, thanks.
You get a high five, too.
Everyone gets a high five.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.